Hi, this is Martha with sheWorks4Him, and this is our first edition of a vlog that I'm going to send out monthly. And I just feel like there is so much that I want to share with you all, but I'm going to try to keep it short. There will be details in the email newsletter for you to be able to print and to resource and access and check out links. But let me start with this Bible verse. In John 15:13, it says, "There is no greater love than to lay down one's life for one's friends." And I just really have been touched in this season by friendships and by their expression of love that goes above and beyond what you would ever expect. I currently have several friends that have been praying for me on a daily or regular basis, and they've been making sure to check in with me and to ask how I'm doing and to get updates for their prayer list because I know that they are sincerely lifting me up. And it is very humbling to be in that position. And one of the things that over this last year I've been sharing with my friends, I am wearing this necklace that is an elephant. And let me just tell you a little bit about the female elephant and how she shows love to her friends or her peers. In the wild, female elephants are known as fierce protectors. And when one of their sisters is suffering, they circle up around her, they close in tight, watch guard, and even kick dust around her to mask her vulnerable sense from predators. And yet, we are the same. This is who we are and who we are meant to be for each other. Sometimes we are the ones in the middle. Sometimes we are the ones kicking up dust with fierce love. But the circle remains. And that is what it means to be a female elephant. So never before in my life have I wanted to be referred to as an elephant, but I am grateful to be an elephant for many women, and I am grateful for the elephants in my life. And I just want to share that with you and encourage you to be an elephant for your Christian working women that you work side by side with, that you know and that you love and you support and you appreciate. And every time I see an elephant, there are certain women that I pray for, and I want to encourage you to do the same. So a couple things else that I wanted to just share with you. You know, as we look to summer, there's a lot of things that we can be excited about. I love cooking out. I love making salads that are fresh with fresh ingredients. I've given you a recipe for one of our family favorites that we call crunchy salad. And that is in today's newsletter for you to reference to make. I hope you'll find a time maybe for Father's Day that you'll make it. I know this was one of the salads that my dad loved, and I just want to honor my dad as we come up on the third Father's Day that he is in heaven. He is one of the greatest supporters of I Work for Him and She Works for Him and I Retire for Him. And we always honor him and appreciate the legacy that he has left for future generations because of his love for the Lord and his love for sharing that with other people. You know, a couple of other things that I think of that I just want to share with you in this season are some of my favorite things. Besides salad recipes and being an elephant for other people, there's some books that I've read recently that I really have enjoyed, verses that I have been hanging on to and clinging to that I just want to share with you. You can read them for deeper content in the newsletter that I am sending with this video. But I just want to encourage each and every one of you in this season to befriend the people that you work with. You know, that's one of the tenets of the I Work for Him Nation covenant is to get to know your coworkers and employees outside of the workplace so that you can better understand who they are, who their family is, how you can encourage them, how you know when they're having a good or a bad day. And this is a perfect season to plan a cookout, to plan a time to have everyone over, or a potluck, or whatever that might look like for you, whether it's at work during a lunch hour or maybe on a weekend where you can all get together and enjoy each other's company. You can even make that salad that I keep referring to. I think you'll really enjoy it. You know, we just celebrated my birthday this past weekend, and I just was overwhelmed with people that loved on me in this season, and I just want to encourage you to do the same. I'm guessing you have a lot of celebrations this summer yourself, and I hope you'll find that you're able to implement this verse, to just no greater love than to lay down one's life for one's friends. And it's a season of growing friendships, of celebrating life in different ways. And I just encourage you to be very intentional this summer